The following presentation is brought to you by The Playlist with DJ Diamond Duke. The Playlist is a syndicated podcast and weekly radio show featuring the best in indie, off the radar, and the underground. You're watching The Playlist Artist Profiles. Jon Nat, a multi-instrumentalist from the band Beirut, is on the show tonight. I had the distinct pleasure of talking to Jon last week, and he filled me in on the band's ties to New Mexico, what it's like to play in Amsterdam, and gave me some insight on what it's like to play with Zach Condon, the musical dictator of Beirut. However, Jon and the rest of the gang are happy participants in Condon's regime.
Zach does all of the writing. I should stress that. I really got to give him his props, because and I guess coming from someone who's not Zach, this might sound weird, but I actually love that part of Beirut, that it's really, in terms of the creativity, in terms of the songwriting, it's a dictatorship, which I love. Like I said, perverse as that sounds. He's an amazing songwriter, and he has a really strong musical voice. And we've just tried collaborating, in the writing process, and it just isn't well suited for the group. I mean, it's like I said, Zach has really strong ideas and a really strong voice. So any sort of attempts at collaboration have almost, ended up diluting stuff.
Zach began his musical journey in Santa Fe while still living with his parents, recording at home. But after his debut, the Gulag Orchestra started to make some noise in the blog world. He packed his bags for New York City, and he started to put a band together, but not in a conventional way.
I think a lot of people who would be in Zach's situation sort of maybe would try to get, advertise on Craigslist and get, hold auditions or something and get the best musicians he possibly could, but sort of best in quotes, most technically proficient. But instead, Zach sort of started assembling it just by finding people with whom he was comfortable, who could play and sort of who shared a basic, sense of aesthetics. That's the general answer in terms of specifically how I became involved. The other horn player in Beirut, whose name is Kelly Pratt, and I had been playing in bands for years together. We sort of had become good musical friends and allies, and I don't know, had just played in a bunch of bands, so within a very small world in New York, I guess some people sort of thought of us or knew of us as like a horn team. And Zach didn't know any horn players, so he sort of asked friends, again, sort of who he knew and who knew his music and a sense of what he was looking for, to recommend some horn players, specifically one person who does mainly woodwinds and another person who does brass, but each of whom felt comfortable messing around on different instruments and stuff like that. And one of his friends knew us. It was more of actually a friend of a friend thing. And we basically just sort of met up and talked about music and played a little music together and found that Kelly and I really liked Zach, and Zach really liked us, and it just was really easy from the beginning.
Once the band came together, they recorded the Long Island EP. We're going to take a quick break and play a song from that EP called Elephant Gun, which happens to be one of Jon's favorites from that record.
Elephant Gun is always one of my favorite songs to play live, and on that Long Island EP, what I really liked about that EP is we recorded it all live, the band, in one day, and it sort of captures what we do live with that song, which is what I like about that song. It's I play ukulele on it, and it's the most fun song to strum in the universe. So if you've got a ukulele, try to learn the chords. They're really easy, and it's really fun.
If I was young, I'd flee this town. I've buried my dreams underground, as did I. We drink to die, we drink tonight. Far from home, elephant guns was dead.